Welcome to Munich.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
great.
everyone.
Where do we meet you? Where are you at the moment?
Um, okay, my village is a very tiny village in the northern Vietnam last week, and it's a very tiny village on the mountains of Vietnam.
So, you're because you don't come from Vietnam, right? I thought you come from Thailand.
No, I'm come from Vietnam.
Oh, really? So it's wrong
Yeah,
in your biography. Great. So it's not my bad preparation. It's someone else's
yeah.
bad preparation. Okay. So you come from the region where you filmed the family, actually.
No, I come from another province in the northern Vietnam, and it's maybe it's a 600 kilometer away from my province to Sapa, from the protagonist village.
I usually don't ask this question in the beginning, but I think we all want to know, how is Dee today? How are they? How is her family? How is she?
Uh, she seems very well and healthy and happy, but she left the high school last year, and now she already have a little daughter. But it's a long story after the bride kidnapping scene you see in the scenes, and because after that she refused to get married and return to her family, and she convinced her parents to her let her go to the high school, and it's 20 kilometers away from her village, and she tried very hard in high school and got a scholarship from Australia. We thought that was a great opinion for the protagonist. But last year she fell in love with another boy in the village, and she decided to leave the high school, and now she's 17 and a half and already have a little daughter.
Okay. So how did you meet this family anyway, and this matter there? How did you get to know them? How did you get to know Dee? She was like 10 or 11 when you met her, right?
Yeah, by it's very like by chance. After I finished my university, I have a lot of Hmong friends, and by chance I'm attended a program for artists to work with ethnic group in the northern Vietnam, and I went to the protagonist's house because her dad was a participant in this program, and he's have very open mind and want to share his knowledge with us about the Hmong culture, and he allowed us to stay in his house, and that's why I know the protagonist with her friend, and when I saw Lee and her friend playing around in the village, and I just want to make a documentary film about the beautiful time of childhood because
It's better when you hold the microphone like that, right? It's better when you hold
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's better.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I saw the protagonist playing around in the village, and I just want to make documentary film about the beautiful time of childhood because I also come from another ethnic group in the northern Vietnam, and my friend got married very young, and I I think um, is made me just very curious about the how the childhood can disappear, and that's why I decided to start the films.
We can see, I mean, it's not the fly on the wall thing you're doing because you're getting involved. You say that in the beginning we became friends, and we can see that you, in the end, try to help her. You're getting involved. You sleep in one bed with her. You try to protect. You try to protect Dee. Can you tell me a bit about this? How you plan to make your film? Did you plan to stay objective, or at which point did you get involved also emotionally?
In the beginning of the films, because I'm filming alone with a very small camera and with the microphone on the camera, and I don't speak Hmong language, and I don't understand when Z and her parents speaking in Hmong language. I really don't understand, and we just talk with each other by a little bit Vietnamese, and I just decided to follow Z and her parents to everywhere, and they really and I don't really have exactly the script for the films, the structure of the films, and it's a little bit confused for me to filming in 4 years, and we just decide the structure of the film in the editing room, and Z and her parents support me a lot. I mean, sometimes I just say it with them, like I just want to make a documentary films about the childhood, and sometimes I ask them about what I can filming, and sometimes they prefer me to filming them to work on the field, to take care of the buffalo, or follow Z to the school, and one scene in the films, Z said Z really liked the song, the Hmong song, and she want me to filming her when she singing, and I love the way to we work together with the film, because sometimes Z and her parent will somehow they will build the when I filming like together with me, and her
We need
parent took
your
me to
microphone.
everywhere.
We need your microphone.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, and her parent took me to everywhere to drink alcohol too.
I thought about this actually, if you would have to drink that much too. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't see it, so the camera is not shaking.
Yeah, because we remove a lot of bad footage when I was very drunk, and I still hold the camera.
Okay. What I don't understand in the end, when she's kidnapped by the family, it's you're witnessing everything with your camera, right? You're there with your camera, and it's illegal what they do. So it's a proof what you have on your camera, right? So as you're recording it, and it's a proof of that an illegal act. So why do they do it nevertheless? I wondered.
Yeah, is with me is really complicated, because in Hmong culture, you just only older sister and younger brother allowed to have the girl when she kidnapped by some boys, and the parents said with the family and the boy from his family that I am the sister, and
Okay.
they allow me to have Z when she was dragged away by the family of the boy, and it's and when it happened, I I carry the camera and I try to. And when I saw her was dragged away by the boy in the family, I tried to physically pull her back, but it's 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 really complicated because sometimes I really don't understand what they they do, and I don't understand the Hmong language, but I try to guess that, and but when the mother tries to stop me, and I realize just the parent have the power to stop this process, and that's why I call her mother, came to help, and she did it, and like thank God finally she helped her, she helped the protagonist, and but I really scared this moment. It's the first time I saw the real bride kidnapping, and it's happened with she like my younger sister, and it was very scary for me.
I understand. Now I promised the audience that they can ask questions too, so you won't see them, and I will repeat the question. Does any one of you have a question? Yes, over there. Sie können auch auf Deutsch gerne stellen.
What kind of alcohol are they drinking? Is this traditional, or is it, I mean, do they take it from outside? I mean,
what kind of alcohol are they drinking? Is it traditional, or I guess it's self-burned booze, right? But tell me what they are making it of. And
is made from the rice, and is really heavy. You can burn the fire with that wine, with that the alcohol, and it's from the traditional, and but it changed because lots of Vietnamese come to the village, and they start to make the rice and the alcohol, and they sell. It's very cheap for Hmong people.
Okay, more questions from your part. There can't be only questions about the alcohol.
Yeah, thank you very much for a really great movie. It was really strong, and all the scenes were really like a really interesting insight into this family.
Thank you. It was a really great movie, and all the scenes gave a great insight in this family.
And I'm interested if you managed to record and to technically to manage all the recording yourself in the family, because there is you managed to record very interesting moments. You probably had a lot of material, and I'm interested if you managed that yourself, taking into account that you had issues to understand the language.
Did you manage to do this all by yourself, or did you have a team or a translator or a cinematographer, other people with you helping you? Or was it just you with the family?
On site.
On site.
I mean, I understand
on the spot.
Yep.
On site.
Yeah, whole of the films is only me with the very small camera and the microphone on the camera, and after 3 years, when I finished when I filmed the bride kidnapping scenes, and we decided to spend 1 more years with Z, because I don't want to end the film in the bride kidnapping scenes, and I tried to convince my producers to let me follow Z in the high school, in the boarding school, to find the end of the film, But I do 1 more years to filming in high school with Z, and my producer, one Vietnamese producer, came to help me with the sound 2 times, but just only it, and almost the time I filming alone with the camera, and I send the footage to Hanoi to them to watch the footage, and after 4 years we have a more than 100 hours of the footage, and after that we have the funding from some fund from some festival, and after 4 years we just have the budget for invite the Hmong translator from the village to Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, to help us to translate all the footage, and I just translate how the footage when I finish filming.
Okay, interesting. And for last question, are you thinking about, now when you were talking about you shot 1 more year, are you thinking about a part 2? Like going back
No.
there?
No, exactly. I think I finished with the films because after 4 years, when I saw the final versions of the films, finally I can find my own answer for my questions when I start filming. I just wonder how the childhood can disappear, and after this film, I think I find the answer for myself, and I think Z growing enough for doing everything by herself, and she don't need me to take care or follow her anymore, and that's why I think I just stop this.
So what's your next question going to be, or your next film?
In the next films, I just wonder about the relationship between the human with nature, and I just want to follow these questions to the Central Highland of Vietnam and to the Mekong Delta in the south of Vietnam, and I really love the forest, and I think somehow in the next films I want to find this answer for the questions, but I have lots of questions, so
That's good. We are looking forward to your answers. Then, yeah, I'm looking forward to your next film, and thank you for this one.
Yes.
Have a good day, and thank you for being with us here.